This is the Week 5 GAC Rewind. I'm Isaac Bourne. Southern Arkansas took a 24-21 lead with 9:27 left in the fourth quarter and made it last in a road win over Henderson State. SAU quarterback Hezekiah Harris threw for 198 yards on 11 for 15 of his passes and rushed for 2 touchdowns, while running back Arkansas-Gomez rushed for 53 yards and a touchdown on 12 carries. Ready quarterback Andrew Edwards recorded 215 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air in the loss. Here's that fourth quarter Gomez touchdown that ended up being the game winner, as called by Dan Gregory on the Mule Rider Sports Network.
So, and Sixby, the two tight ends, are both set up on the left side. Also a receiver there in Cooper Sanders. And then one wide to the right. That's Turbo. There's the handoff to Gomez over the left side. In. Touchdown, Southern Arkansas. The 1-yard run from Arkansas-Gomez to regain the lead for Southern Arkansas.
UAM earned its first victory of the season with a 31-24 win at Arkansas Tech, thanks in part to a 390-yard, 3-touchdown performance from quarterback Tavian Falk. UAM wide receiver TJ Fields had 8 receptions for 104 yards and a touchdown, and defensive lineman Keith Wells had 2 sacks. Wonderboy running back Bryson Rowland had 109 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Here's Falk's touchdown pass for UAM that was followed by a 2-point conversion to tie the game at 24-all, as called by Sam Strassner on River Country KCJC.
It's going to be first down and 10 for UA-Monticello at the Arkansas Tech 18-yard line with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left. Arkansas Tech leading 24-16, but UAM trying to punch it in for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it up. Tavian Falk is the quarterback. He's passed for 338 yards. Sends his running back to the right. Falk under pressure, throws into the end zone, has a man, touchdown UA-Monticello. The Wonder Boys a split second late getting home with the pressure, and Chasden Collins makes the 18-yard touchdown reception as Tavian Falk has his 3rd touchdown pass of the night.
Harding picked up a 24-7 home win over Ouachita, using 2 second-half touchdowns to regain and then maintain a 2-score cushion. Running back Braden Jay rushed for 82 yards and 2 touchdowns on 10 carries, while his backfield counterpart Andrew Miller had 119 yards on 22 carries with a touchdown. For Ouachita, quarterback Nate Tenbarge connected on 14 of his 21 passes, throwing for 181 yards, and defensive end Joey Ortego had 7 tackles and a forced fumble. Here's Jay's 3rd quarter touchdown that gave the Bisons their 2nd 2-score lead of the night from Billy Morgan on the Harding Sports Network.
2nd down and 4. And now toss to the left side. Jay, 25, turns it back inside. Across the field. 10, 5, touchdown Harding. Braden Jay, 28-yard touchdown run, and the Bisons answer. And now lead it by 2 scores with 1:11 left in the 3rd.
East Central beat Northwestern in Alva 41-21, thanks to a 31-point second quarter. The first of those scores was an 89-yard interception return for a touchdown by Elon Woodbury that broke the ice for the Tigers. ECU quarterback Sergio Kennedy completed 12 of 24 passes for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns, and wide receiver Caden Jones caught 4 passes for 132 yards. Ranger quarterback Jax Bernard threw for 98 yards and had 2 total touchdowns. Here's that pick 6 that got things started for East Central from Mike Manos of 105.5 The X Factor.
2 wide receivers go to the left, wing to the right, tight end on the right. In the shotgun deal, back to pass, lobs it out to the flat on the right. Pass is picked off, coming back the other way. It's Woodbury. Woodbury all alone down the sidelines. Nobody is going to get close. Touchdown, Tigers. Woodbury picks it off and takes it 89 or maybe even 90 yards to the house.
SWOSU used a strong second half to pull away from Oklahoma Baptist 38-24 in Weatherford. Bulldog quarterback MJ Rivers had 182 yards of total offense in the game with 3 total touchdowns, while defensive back Zach Roberts had 10 tackles and a 24-yard interception return for a touchdown to put his team up by 14 in the first quarter. For the Bison, wide receiver Nick Harris caught for 102 yards on 3 receptions, scoring a touchdown in the outing. Here's one of Rivers' touchdown passes, this one to give the Bulldogs a 14-point second-half lead from Mike Smith of Right Radio.
Calls for the football. Claps his hands, here it comes, and he's back to throw. Man, sees some pressure, it's intercepted by the Bulldogs, and bring it back for a pick 6 for your SWOSU Bulldogs, Zach Roberts.
In Bethany, Southeastern slipped past Southern Nazarene 27-21 after the fourth Savage Storm interception of the day sealed the game in the final minute. Southeastern running back Donovan Shannon picked up 80 yards on the ground on 12 carries with a touchdown, while wide receiver Kobe Jennings had 102 receiving yards on 5 receptions, catching for a touchdown. For the Crimson Storm, it was running back Caden Barron leading the way with 94 yards on the ground on 10 carries. Here's a quick look at all 4 interceptions from Jay Lindley on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Rocket to pass. This one picked off. Who is it? It's Mr. Grissom. Flag for a hold. This ball tipped, and it's a tip pick. Evans to pass. A diving effort and another interception. 3-step drop over the middle. And it's picked off. It's picked off. Snagged out of the air, Cameron Fields.
Coming up this week in the Great American Conference, Ouachita hosts Oklahoma Baptist at noon, and then there are 4 games starting at 2 p.m. Henderson at SWOSU, Southern Arkansas at Northwestern, East Central at Harding, and Southern Nazarene at UAM. The final kickoff of the day features Arkansas Tech hosting Southeastern at 6 p.m. This is Isaac Bourne. Thank you for tuning in to the GAC Rewind.